Happy New Year, everyone. Today I thought I'd give an update on my display and my collection that I've accumulated from last year and over the years. So starting up here, this is the Iron Patriot that I got for my 18th birthday. It's very nicely detailed. It can light up and it has these nice alternate armor plates which can have it either clean or battle damaged. It's usually the first thing I see when I walk into my room. It's very nice, very pretty. Has this nice light up base to accentuate the details. But it's a very nice looking figure, and it was a very nice birthday present for 2019, I believe it was. Moving on, this is my first Iron Man display. It's a mix of Marvel Legends, Diamond Select, and I don't know what brand that statue is, but we've got the comic book armor from the new comics. We got the Mark 50 from Infinity War. The Mark 43 is the nice statue. The Mark 43 again is a Marvel Legends figure, very nice and pretty, and one of my favorite armors, the Mark 6. We got the Extremis armor, and we got a few comics in the back. It's a very nice look, and really this is a very nice simple Iron Man display, and it's something I like to look at whenever I'm just looking around. Moving on to the next compartment, I've finally finished my Defenders set, with the last one I acquired being Elektra. So let's take a look at that. There she is. But the other characters around here, we've got Jessica Jones, Punisher, Iron Fist, Claire, Luke Cage, Colleen. We've got a second Daredevil as well. So I just call him the Bullseye character from season 3, since he wears the suit as well. Doesn't really matter though, it's basically two Daredevils. But this is one of the displays that I aim to finish, because I found this Iron Fist online somewhere and it really helped to give me perspective on how to finish this display. But it really looks nice, and it's definitely a complete display. So moving on, here's some more Netflix stuff. We got the Hot Toys Daredevil, the Diamond Select Iron Fist, and Luke Cage. This Hot Toys Daredevil was one that I got in 2019 as well for my 18th birthday, so it was a very nice year for me. But I always display them with these two. I got them for a pretty decent deal. I think people were just getting rid of them in their shops, so I took them off their hands. So we got the nice Luke Cage, and we've got Iron Fist. So yeah, it's a very nice looking display. And to finish off my Netflix display, I got this nice cosplay helmet. Looks very nice and detailed. I really like that. I usually wear it with my Daredevil suit, but currently there is no conventions or anything, so I just leave this helmet on display most of the time because it's really quite nice, and also something that hasn't been sold as a proper item, like proper helmet, collectible. This is polyurethane. Moving on, this is my Avengers display. I do have a lot more Avengers stuff than this, but I like to keep it simple. There are a few figures that I've removed. I had a nice Hela figure and a nice Loki figure on display before, and Ghost from Ant-Man and the Wasp. I only wanted one villain, which is Thanos. That one in the back, very nice. But I wanted to keep this display very simplistic for once, so I removed those figures and just left it like this. So we've got War Machine, Thanos, Hulk, Ant-Man to Giant Man, which is fun, Wasp, Thor, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, which is probably one of my nicer looking Marvel Legends figures, Black Widow, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Hawkeye, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Star-Lord, and Rocket. Again, I've got a lot more. I've got Drax, I've got a version of Groot, but I really wanted to keep things more simplistic for my Marvel's Avengers set. And we got some nice looking Marvel books in the back, including Civil War, which was a Marvel event in the comics. So probably my most prized comic in my entire collection. But other than that, this is my little MCU display, which I really do quite like. Moving on to the next cabinet. This is my 1/4 scale NECA Big Chap Alien. This is one that my mum, no, not my mum, my dad bought in China years ago. It's a very nice looking figure. It's another 1/4 scale item, at least in scale with the real version of this alien. But you know, it's very nicely detailed. He's taken a top. He took a topple off the shelf not that long ago, so I had to fix the ankle. But I display him like this. I also put a book in the corner there, but I didn't really like that. I wanted to keep it by itself. So this is how it looks on my cabinet, and it looks beautiful. I really think this big chap is a standout for me when it comes to my alien collection. And it took me a while to realize that. But it's very nicely detailed. You got the opaque dome. It's got the black paint details. Got the nice tail. Overall, this is a nice xenomorph from the Alien movies. Moving on to the next compartment, we got my Batman display, or at least the 6 to 7 inch figures in the Batman world and the DC world. I really like this compartment quite a bit because it's a very simplistic Batman set. You got the Batflick Batman all lined up in the back there. I like that. You got Nightwing, Mr. Freeze, Robin, my favourite Batman, well, one of my favourite Batman, the NECA Michael Keaton Batman. Got Penguin, which is kind of cool. Joker, because you got to have Joker with your Batman if you're a Batman fan. A Superman figure, which I intend to change at some point into a better version of the character. Wonder Woman, got her last year. Thought I'd put her in a more subtle pose. And my Christian Bale Batman, which is quite neat. I also added a nice little picture of the Bat logo in the back, and I really think it looks good. This is one of my favourite displays that I have, just because I think the subtlety really does it for me. But my favourite Batman, which is this one, is on my top 10 figures list, and it's a very nice looking figure. Moving on to the next compartment, we got some more Batman, which is we got the excuse the reflection. We've got the Hot Toys Batman Returns Batman. I put some effort into picking up this guy in 2019, I think. He looks very nice. He's got the nice cowl from the movie. I think out of the two suits that Michael Keaton wears in his Batman run, I think his Batman Returns suit is better. It's just a little more streamlined and cooler looking to me. I don't know if I'd call it robust, because the first movie made an effort in showing us how robust it is. This one feels more rubbery. In a behind the scenes video, they said in the making that Tim Burton wanted to make the suit more sharper looking than the first. and that's just something I like. That's why I bought the Keaton Batman from Batman Returns over the 1989 suit. I just think it's cooler looking. Of course, you got to have the Batmobile to go with it. Got this nice little box version of the Batmobile for Christmas from Kara. Very nice. We got the Ultra HDs of the first two Batman movies because nobody wants the other two, which is Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. Very nice looking Ultra HDs. Got a small little Christian Bale Batman with the Bat Pod. They're not to scale, but I always keep them together anyway because they're very nice. Got the Batmobile, got to have that, and I'm displaying it with the machine guns this time. But overall, this is probably my best Batman in my display. My favourite is still the NECA version because I'm drawn to 7-inch to 6-inch stuff a little bit more, but this is a very, very nice display piece and I do not regret picking it up. I really think it's nice. Moving on, we got the 3.75-inch Iron Man display. This is the prototype display before I get the Hall of Armour in order. But we got the movie armors, we got a few alternate armors that I thought I'd put on display just because I own them. We got War Machine in the back, Iron Patriot again, and this one's unique, the Ironmonger. I keep having these guys in storage, so I thought for once I'd display these Iron Men. This usually has my Star Wars stuff on display, but I moved them to my desk because I'm still working on getting some Star Wars stuff. We got the TIE Advanced here on the bottom. Darth Vader's right there, right next to it. Looks very nice. Took me a while to realize that I should display this, but it's a very nice spaceship. Excuse the shadow. Looks very nice. Something I need to deal with eventually is adding more lighting to this cabinet, like this one. It's so much nicer. Anyway, I really think this TIE Fighter is quite nice, and this nice little Iron Man display. Moving on, I'm going to show off my Nostromo stuff from Alien 1. We got Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ripley, and Dallas. Only one missing is Ash, and the likeness to Kane. But this is the basic Nostromo display. It's very nice. Got Kenner homage boxes in the back there. I intend to actually make a display for this set. Got the Xenomorph, the big chap again, ultimate version. Got the Facehugger. This is probably the set I intended to get the most in 2020, and it looks very nice and beautiful. And hopefully next year this will have changed into something a little bit better. Just hoping. Can't say for sure. Moving on, got a little Spider-Man, Green Goblin, and Boba Fett there. Very nice. Moving on, we've got my Alien Predator display, Alien versus Predator, I suppose. I usually have a lot more figures on display here, but I thought I'd be a little more subtle this time with how many figures I display here. So, staying in the corner, we got the engineers from Prometheus. We got a nice Aliens book that my teacher, my ancient history teacher, gave me as a Year 12 present. I got the AVPR Warrior, Aliens Warriors, both battle damaged and non-battle damaged. I thought I'd display him dead, because why not? Of course, you got to have the Alien Queen and the Power Loader as a set in an Aliens display. I'm really quite happy to own those. Got the AVP Aliens, including Grid. If I was to pick one alien to army build, like if I had to army build for a long time, it'd probably be this one. Just love the paint job and the nice dome. Although then again, I also do like the resurrection design. It's all about personal preference. We got some predators here. This right here, fun fact, is my first ever predator that I got in my collection. It looked so much different before, but I gave it a bit of a custom job on the head. I painted the eyes green, and I just added a little bit more black dots to the crest to just give it more detail, and I think it worked out beautifully. You've got the Lost Predator, which is very nice, very green looking. What I like is that it begins the Lost Tribe and he looks very nice and advanced. The Predator 2 Lost Tribe is a collection that I'll be working towards building, so hopefully by the end of the year that'll be nice and big, but can't say for sure. I'm not going to push myself too much. I'm just going to go with the flow, really, just buy one at a time. But it looks very nice and very nicely painted. One of my favorite predators, the City Hunter. I say one of because the ultimate one is better, but this one has a very nicely painted mask, and I really think the spear looks really cool, displaying him with the battle damaged alien, although that's supposed to come with a marine. It's very nice. Got some more comics in the back. Very nice looking display. I intend to turn this into a legit diorama, so stand by on that. We'll see how far I go with that, but hopefully I'll have something for next year. Moving on, I'm going to show my Spider-Man display. I'm very excited about this one because this is one I worked on at the start of last year. So let's start off with the Spider-Man, since the villains are a little more interesting. So we got the Iron Spider from the Avengers movies. We got the black suit. That's my first Spider-Man. Very nice looking black suit. We got the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit, the Stark suit from Homecoming, and my personal favorite, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy suit. I've got another one, but this one is a lot better in both paint and detail. So for the villains, we've got Dr. Octopus here in the center. I got really, I wouldn't say lucky because I wouldn't use that word, but I'm blessed to have this Doc Ock figure because I got a good deal on him, and also he's quite a rare figure, so I'm quite happy to own this guy. Got Mysterio, Lizard, Electro, Shocker. Got Sandman in the back there, he was a birthday present. Venom, Carnage, Movie Venom, Movie Green Goblin. I really could care less about the comic version because he looks stupid, even though the character as a whole is probably the hardest to put on screen purely for the costume. Got the New Goblin, New Goblin, funny name. Movie Venom, and probably the best villain that I got my hands on, the Vulture figure from Spider-Man Homecoming. He's very nice and really accentuates my Spider-Man display. I really don't intend to do much for this display except maybe replace the TASM 1 suit with the TASM 2 suit, which is way cooler. But other than that, this is a pretty complete display. So, very nice looking to me. Moving on, we're going to go to the top here, where we've got my nice Predator display. So we've got more Predators. Starting here, we got Dutch from Predator 1. Very nice looking figure. We've got 3 of him. The patrol, extraction, and disguise versions of the character. We got Hawkins. I got quite lucky, not lucky, blessed to find the character because I found him randomly in a convention and he's an exclusive. So I knew what I found and I bought him as soon as I could. I do hope they sell more of Dutch's team someday, but if not, I'm good with what I've got. One of my favourite figures, the Ultimate Jungle Hunter Predator with the mask on. I bought him twice, so I could have one masked and one unmasked. Got the open mouth classic Predator, which is also the Jungle Hunter. We got the City Hunter Ultimate version twice. One of my favourite figures, the masked Ultimate City Hunter. Very cool looking figures. Battle damaged City Hunter, Tracker, Berserker, classic battle damaged Predator, Fugitive, also Fugitive, and the Ultimate Predator in the back. That's what they call it in the movie, so that's what I'm going to call it. The Ultimate Predator. I think I'm going to move on to the Alien display next because that's, well, right. So finally I managed to get a shelf for purely just the 4 Alien movies, with the nice boxes in the back to show off each poster or each title for the movie. So to start, we've got a couple big chaps on display. I intend to replace one of them with a Ripley figure of some kind, but they're both really nice big chaps. Definitely my favourite big chaps for paint and detail. We got the Marines and Ripley and Newt from Aliens. Very nice little display with a nice box in the back. The film that I dislike the most in the series, Alien 3, got the dog alien and bald Ripley with a face hugger, which represents that moment in the film where it took a dark turn. But I think it's a very nice little set for Alien 3. And the Alien Resurrection set, which has, well, the aliens from that movie. This brown xenomorph from the movie is probably one of my favourites, so I got him twice. If I had to pick one figure that was a woman in my collection to be a favourite, I'd probably pick this Ripley figure. Very nicely painted, very nicely detailed, comes with cool accessories, and she's just well painted and sculpted, so I really like that. We got that thing from the end of the movie, which I only got to finish this collection. It's very nice, but not something I dwell on. But we got the Alien Resurrection set, and it's very nice, so that's my Alien display. Moving on, I'm going to show off my Terminator display. Oh gosh, this is probably my most complete display that I have. So starting from the left, we've got the endoskeleton. This one right here, the one lying on the ground, is actually my first endoskeleton. Its legs broke, so I thought to myself, you know what? I could display it like it is in the first movie, all battle damaged. So that's what I did. I took it and I put it in that nice pose. Got the Tech Noir Ultimate Terminator, very nice. You got Tanker Pursuit Terminator, which is the one with the scarred head. My favourite Terminator, the Police Station Assault Terminator with both guns, very nice. I just cleaned this display, so that's why it looks even nicer and shiny. Got another Police Assault Terminator, but this time with the alternate head, which is basically the open eye. Very nice. Sarah Connor, of course. The last and final things for my Terminator display that I got were the John Connor and Sarah Connor 2-pack. So they're all very nice and have finally completed this nice display. There's the nice box that it came in. Very nice and beautiful. Comes with this nice arm. Got Kyle Reese. I've got multiple T1000s. The Motorcycle Cop, which is this one, being my favourite. We got the This is the Ultimate T1000 with the donut head. Really like that. Got another motorcycle cop one, but I put the split head on that one. I wanted that on display. Very nice. The liquid metal Terminator. At one point I just thought to myself, why haven't I got the coffin Terminator? So I went out of my way to get that, find a deal, and I ended up getting this guy as well. So, very nice Terminators. Really like those. The Cyber Iron Showdown Terminator, really nice, with the minigun. Steel Mill Battle Across Time Terminator from the Universal Studios attraction, very nice. And of course you got to have the T800 on his Harley motorcycle. Very nice, and definitely a standout in my Terminator collection. Moving on, before I show off the other X-Men stuff, I will show off this. This is still a work in progress, but it's basically this Wolverine with this nice Logan 2-pack box. 2-pack box, it's an exclusive and it's very nice and pretty. Got this Wolverine. I forget which year, 2018 or 2019. I don't remember. It's a very nice looking Wolverine. Got another Wolverine box, and I like Days of Future Past, one of my favourite movies. So I put the Ultra HD on display. It's a very nice looking display. To wrap up the video, I thought I might finish off on my Marvel Fox display, which is probably the display that I like the most from last year. So starting from the left, I got Cable to go with Deadpool. Speaking of Deadpool, he didn't come on time. He's going to come later this year, so I hope that happens. I've ordered him, so he'll come when he comes, I suppose. We got the Logan 2-pack with Charles and, well, Logan. Comes with the nice blood claws. Nice likeness to Hugh Jackman. Since I've got this other Charles with Patrick Stewart's likeness, I thought I'd display James McAvoy's version of the character as well. My cat's outside. Gotta bring her or him in at some point. Anyway, we got Professor X with his nice wheelchair. Didn't come with the movie version, unfortunately, so I thought I'd display. It came with a different wheelchair. Very nice. Got Magneto. I always display him with Michael Fassbender's likeness because he's my favourite of the two actors, and also I like that look as a whole, so I display him like so. We got these nice boxes in the back from the Marvel Legends wave that they sold. Very nice. Got Mystique, and my favourites in the collection, which are Wolverine. We got jacket version, and we got the tank top version, which I put some effort into getting. Of the two, I would choose the tank top version just because it's very Wolverine and it has the best likeness to me. Although the other one, which is this one, also has a very nice likeness. Got Domino to go with the Deadpool when he shows up. But she's a very nice looking figure. Very nice. Moving from X-Men, we're going to the Fantastic Four side of the Fox movies. We've got Reed, Sue, Ben, and Johnny, the Fantastic Four. We got Mr. Fantastic, who has the long stretchy arms, because that's very Mr. Fantastic. We got the Thing, very nice. Invisible Woman, Human Torch, Movie Doom. I ordered Comic Book Doom as well. He's on the way. He'll be here this month, well, probably by the end of it anyway. And we've got Silver Surfer, who really stands out in this Fantastic Four display. So here's the X-Men stuff as a whole. It's all very nice. And that concludes the display that's in my room. Here's a look at the shelves. There's some posters that I have cabinet with the Batman, Iron Man, and Star Wars TIE Fighter. Iron Man, some more posters, and we've got the Defenders stuff right there, Marvel Netflix, and of course the Avengers. So that's my display, and that's my overview of what I've collected throughout the year. Well, last year that is. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like and subscribe. I also have a Star Wars display on my desk, which I'm building, but that'll come some other time. So, until next time, take care. I'll talk to you later.